So this is for Season 1, Episode 11, Out of Mind, Out of Sight. This episode can be skipped too. It helps you get to know Cordelia a bit, though. In this episode, an invisible girl is hurting people at school. She's hurting popular kids because she was kind of a nobody at school. She didn't have any friends, and because she felt invisible, she started to become invisible literally. She blames the popular kids for that. Eventually, Buffy, using her slaying powers, traps the girl before she's able to hurt Cordelia. The girl, whose name is Marcy, is taken by the government men in suits at the end of the episode and sent to a special assassin school. So, what do we learn from this episode? Well, apparently off-the-rack clothing gives Cordelia hives. Also, Harmony, Cordelia, Xander, and Willow all have English together, which means Sunnydale clearly doesn't have an honors program. Students run and campaign for May Queen at Sunnydale High, which, I don't know, is something my high school did not have. Angel is in love with Buffy. And we can remember earlier that Buffy's not so admittance to loving Angel in the episode called Angel. I guess that was a little more ambiguous. It seems like Angel loves Buffy. Cordelia won the title of May Queen. So, some thoughts on this episode. Xander tells Buffy that she doesn't need popularity anymore because she has her friendship with he and Willow. But he says that right before walking off with Willow, laughing about an inside joke that Buffy couldn't understand. And Buffy doesn't feel included. She's a new member of the group, and sometimes it feels as if she doesn't quite belong anywhere. Are there places that you feel left out in life? So, Marcy Ross doesn't stab Buffy when she finds her going through her things. She's having some doubts about the pain she's causing, at least toward Buffy. Since they don't have a past together, Buffy's new here, and she's looking into this. She seems sort of concerned. And we also see in this episode that even Cordelia feels alone. For half a second, Cordelia lets part of her humanity shine through in this episode. She feels pain, and she makes sense about it. Cordelia has no close friends, and no one who understands her. And she and Buffy actually start to bond. Will Cordelia become more of a person as Buffy has? Popularity is a difficult thing to deal with in high school, and I think is fairly unique to pre-college school. In our adult lives, we find that people's priorities change in their relationships as they mature. But Cordelia takes her popularity very seriously. But she feels very lonely having to stay, in character all the time, so to speak. She holds on to her power, but in what ways does she lose herself and become a more cruel person? What happens to Marcy? her desire consumes her, and she becomes a terrible person who hurts many. Does the quest for social capital sometimes mean that we lose ourselves? Okay, so the next episode is definitely one you should watch. It is the first episode that is both written and directed by Joss Whedon, who is the creator of this show and of many other beloved things in the world. So, the next episode is episode 12, Prophecy Girl. Watch it, and I'll see you back here after you watch it.